the show on BoxNation. I'm in Las Vegas today. It's big fight week. With me, WBC heavyweight title challenger, the Bomb Squad, Deontay Wilder. What's happening, big man?
What's going on, baby? Good to see you.
All right, good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you. First and foremost, talk to me a little bit about the anticipation of the fight. How are you feeling?
Oh man, I feel wonderful, man. I never feel so energized, so alive, man. I feel so great, man. I can't wait. It's going to be a super exciting fight. You know, this is one of the most highly anticipated heavyweight bouts in a long time, and I think we're starting it off for the 2015 year. I think it's a lot of fighters that we have making the heavyweight division go in the right direction. This is one of the steps as well too. So I can't wait, man. I never felt so ready to hurt a man in my life, you know.
Where does this hostility for you and Bermane Stiverne come from? I mean, it just seems to have blown up out of nowhere. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
It starts with interviews. You know, I'm the type of person that if I say something about you, I can say it in front of your face. And he did an interview about me. I think it came out of animosity towards me, jealousy, because my name was more heard of and his wasn't. He was wondering why people was talking about me and wasn't talking about him. So when God asked him a question about me, he just had so much pain, so much grind in his voice. I'm going to hurt Wilder. I'm going to show him that he's nothing. And I felt a certain type of way towards that. God, he don't even know him. He didn't even know me. So I said when I see him, I'm gonna have to confront him. So I saw him one day at a Florida fight. I came and told him. I said if you win May 10th against, he was fighting Chris Elliott, I told him to whoop your ass. I told him just like this, close space like this.
What was his reaction to that?
At first he didn't know who I was. He double took. He was very surprised that I was here, confronting him like I did, and then he was in disbelief that I was his mandatory. He kept telling me to ask Al Heyman. I'm not the mandatory. Ask Al Heyman. He didn't believe it. But I kept telling him, and then it started to heat up, got a little heated, where fans got involved and stuff, because people thought he was a fan. They thought I was just arguing with a fan. They still didn't know him, and it just escalated from there, and from that point on, it's just been a big escalation.
Through social media, no doubt.
Definitely social media and stuff like that, It's sad that he's the champion, but he can't promote nothing. He's nothing exciting about him. He's supposed to be, of course, only thing that he brought back to the heavyweight division is just a fresh face. That's it. Where come along, he said I talk too much. He said he don't do no talking. But the thing about boxing is a business. It's an entertaining business. Not only do you have to entertain inside the ring, but on the outside as well too. But that just comes to the fact of the matter that some fighters have it and some don't. I'm a type of fighter that I've been born. I have it. I have the gift of doing it, and I don't have to put on. I don't have to act. Because sometimes people read people that know, oh, that's bullshit, you bullshit. That's not really you. Some fighters put on because they want to promote the fight. But this is real, man. This is real, and I just can't wait, I'm not afraid to speak. I'm not afraid to talk. Some fighters are afraid to talk because they feel like they may fail in the end. But I'm not worried. I'm not scared to talk because I know I'm going to bag it up, and I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Oh, my goodness.
What do you say to members of the media that say, Stiverne's been in with a greater caliber of opposition. You've not been in the deep waters yet. What do you say to those people?
And I would say if you've been in great caliber of fighters, name anybody besides Chris Arreola that he's been in there with. There would be a big cricket chanting, because the truth that matters, he hasn't been in better fights than me. They just base it off of one fight, and which I've done. All the things I've done is people just want to say something because I'm knocking everybody out. And he's for one, he hasn't been in better. Chris, every time Chris have stepped up, or I wouldn't say stepped up, have fought in a big fight, he have lost. I wanted Chris to win that fight, but again, I really feel Chris lost that fight because they do say style makes fight, and Chris' style was perfect for Bermane countering. Chris like to lean in, and when he lean in, he's vulnerable, he's open for shots. And with Stiverne being a counter puncher, he executed that. So that made his style great for him. But when this comes to me, it's all different. They say he has more experience than me, and I say, how you gain experience? If you work on a job, the only way you gain experience is work. That's how you gain experience. This guy don't have more experience than me. I'm 32-0 with all knockouts. I'd have been in the ring 32 times. He'd only been in there, 27? I have more ring experience. And just because he started boxing before me, doesn't mean he got more experience than me. I'd have worked my ass off ever since I'd have started boxing to this point. This is my I consider this job as a 9-to-5 job for me. So I'm in the gym every day, and every day. I bet I guarantee he ain't in the gym every day, every month or so. Maybe only time he come to the gym when he got a fight coming up, and that's it. He sits on the shelf. He only fight a couple of years or once or twice a year. You know what I mean? So to say you got more experience, I don't feel just because you started before a fight it makes you have experience, and you definitely got more ring experience than me. But we shall see come 17.
I mean, the heavyweight division, just the belts have been in a small pocket of Russia for so long. The Americans have kind of been robbed of a heavyweight challenger and even a champion. Do you feel as if you're the man to take that mantelpiece, to step up?
I definitely feel deep down in my heart that I'm that man. I got the total package, man. I got everything. I got everything. The excitement, the thrill, the passion, the charisma. I'm handsome. Everybody like a handsome champion. You know what I mean? So they can touch and rub and feel. You know, hey ladies. But I think I got it all, man. And the great thing about it is like I'm natural. This is no mask that I wear. And then when all this over, I had to take my mask off, and then whew, I can be me. This is me. I'm silly. So I feel like I got a total package, definitely.
If you come through this fight and become WBC heavyweight champion, does a fight with Tyson Fury appeal to you, or even the British poster boy Anthony Joshua? Are they on your radar?
Definitely. In my perfect world, this is how I would want it to play out. This is my perfect world. So many things happen in boxing that they don't. But in my perfect world, consider that I think Klitschko and Jennings, I think that definitely will happen. So that eliminates my mandatory Jennings, because Klitschko will beat him, but I think that fight will be made. From that point on, if and when that fight is made, I wouldn't mind fighting Tyson Fury in the UK. I wouldn't mind going to the UK.
You like the UK, don't you?
Man, I love UK. I got a lot of fans that support. I got people that rise for me out there, So I wouldn't mind going there, and then at the end of the year, having a unification bout with Klitschko. And that's a hell of a year. That's what I want, So we're gonna see. Like I said, that's my perfect world. We're gonna see how it goes. But the first step is getting this belt. Without getting this belt, nothing else is possible. So I'm gonna focus on what I gotta do on the 17th, and then come up with a strategy on trying to make everything else possible and happen. So I want the division to come back, and I wanted to be back. It probably won't be back like it used to be. Everybody lived back in the day. But back in the day and today it's two different eras. Back in the day boxing was one of the popular sports. They didn't really have too much going on back in the day, and then boxing came on just local TV. They fought every couple of months or so. You know what I'm saying? Now in today's society, like you have to have some kind of subscribed cable to watch it, the big fights and stuff like that. And sometimes the champions only fight once or twice a year, so they face not really seen on boxing. So it's a difference between back in the day and what we have now. And then due to all the other sports that's going on, so it'll never be back in the day, but we can only make what we have now better. We can only make it. And through me and a lot of other guys, definitely me, I'm trying to bring that excitement back, if not close to what it once were or better. I like to go better. I like to go, we had better, but right now, it's booming. So,
20 years from now, people will be looking back with golden glasses at your generation and probably calling that a great era of boxing.
Definitely.
I think in the future, when you look back on stuff, it always, has that kind
that's
of
how
nostalgia.
it works. And you know what? How you put it like that's definitely how it works. It's definitely how it works. And I just want to, do my part as a soon-to-be world champion and bring the excitement back and build a legacy. I want to be a man that was known, that didn't fear nobody, went behind enemy territories, went behind enemy lines to defend his title, and fought everybody that was known to man, that was all up in the top 10. I want to build a great legacy. So when it's my time to end, I want the next upcoming young guy to be better than I was, to fulfill their legacy and do greater things than I've done. Okay. So that's my goal, and I'm praying that everything works out like I wanted to work out. I really want this sport to be alive and exciting, because the heavyweight division is the cream of the crop. And I get so many people say they're tired of watching the small guys. No matter what fight is here, they don't want to see a 12-round fight. Nobody wants. When you come in, yes sir. Yeah, baby.
Everywhere. Bomb squatters everywhere.
Everywhere, baby.
Listen, we've got to wrap this up because you're needed to do more promotional stuff. You know BoxNation have been giving you a lot of support. Would you sign a couple of t-shirts for the Big Pop BoxNation giveaway as a prize?
Yeah,
And
no
we've
problem.
also got a BoxNation t-shirt for yourself.
Great.
But I don't know if it comes in giant Tuscaloosa size.
Yeah,
We'll have
yeah.
to have a double check on that.
It'll be, if it don't come on my side, it'll be a great souvenir. It'll be an honor for me to sign.
You're a top man.
Yeah.
Listen, thanks for giving IFL TV BoxNation a bit of time, Cassius and Helder, and we will catch you again real soon.
All right, thank you
This
guys.
is James Helder with Deontay Wilder, the Bomb Squad for Cassius and Helder. Thank you.